Class is in session.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will talk about the blacksmith, the forge master, and their various attachments. Starting with this one.
Mirror device. Rarity, common. Type, attachment. Effects, makes laser beam bounce once. Bouncy, bouncy, bounce. Mirror device can be compatible with these weapons. Laser guns, next gen SMG, and some miscellaneous weapons like satellite, floating guns, and laser fish. Trivia: mirror device cannot be attached to legendary or mythical weapons. Also, the buff the bounce effect can be stacked with this attachment. And the iconic mirror device is a reference to Pink Floyd album Dark Side of the Moon.
Now we will be talking about the holster. Rarity, common. Type, attachment. Effect, makes weapon shoot once upon switching. For those who doesn't get it right now, it mimics this innate property of throwing weapons. It does have a problem. It only works with handguns, and that is the only thing you're gonna be able to use it. And the reference here is Deanna Jones. And now the poison stone. Rarity, green or common. Type, attachment. Effects, bullet have a chance to spawn a poison pool. Remember that it only has a 10% chance of creating the poison pool. And also, every other property that the bullets may have because of the gun, it is nullified because of the poison bullet. That also includes the effects of the buffs or other things that you got attached. Do remember that every poison pool creates 1 damage because of the poison. When you got the buff of poison, it creates 2 damage. Now the weapons that are compatible with this gun. It's compatible with every handgun except for the ice and fire Egger, and it's compatible with every rifle except for the rainbow assault rifle. And the rifles and snipers share the same column. Also, every shotgun is on the table, so every bullet, it can have a 10% of having that poison. That also includes the throwing weapons. The more you got to throw, the more probability of having that poison. That includes the staffs and some other weapons that it can throw more bullets than it's supposed to. Also, we got all of these miscellaneous that it can actually use. That includes some of the swords that are in the top. Now we got the enhanced bullet. Rarity, green, uncommon, type, attachment, effect, make bullet pierce enemies. When the weapon is attached to enhance, the bullet piercing can only pierce 1 person. The guns that can be used with this attachment is handgun, rifles, and shotguns. Some rifles cannot be used with this attachment. On a separated note, any weapon that has a piercing effect can also have this attachment that is piercing. It doesn't mean that it pierces double. It just means you got robbed from your money. So everything that I discuss here and forward is gonna be blue rarity, and it's gonna be an attachment. I'm just gonna specify their effects and also some other little things that it will help. Now we're gonna talk about the energy stone. Like the name suggests, this stone has the ability of giving you 2 energy. For every time you shoot, you have a 33% chance of giving 2 energy to yourself. See, you get a weapon that has 0 energy and you shoot or slice with it, you can regenerate your energy. Even see it slow. Every weapon can have this attachment except for the Scarch car and the portable bomber. Now we talk about ammo pouch. Makes the weapon shoot extra projectiles. It works with various throwing weapons, almost every shotgun, and 2 bows of the magic side of things. You can stack this attachment and the shotgun buff to actually get more bullets out. Also, there are two shotguns that doesn't work. It's called the sweet off shotgun and the super shotgun. And don't worry about energy cost. The shotgun attachment does not increase the energy consumption. Now, let's talk about the rapid clip. The weapon can shoot one more, see it's part of a combo. These are the weapons that are combo related. Out of all of this, the next SMG and the Nose Fox Vintage, they are the most notable because of their multiple bullets. Now we will talk about the Barnacle. Simple effect, increases damage but decreases fire rate. It only decreases fire rate by 10%, so it's not big of a deal unless you got a very slow weapon like a hammer. The hero bow, the magic bow, the trekking pole, and the scratch card are the only things that doesn't get this attachment. Let's talk about the starfish shuriken. The effect that it has is one of the bullets becomes a 5 damaging starfish. Every bullet has a 30% chance of triggering the effect. When the effect is activated, automatic weapons will stop firing. Here and forward, you're gonna see all the weapons that is compatible. You're gonna see there's a lot of weapons to go on. So pick and choose which one you want. Remember that it only affects the melee weapons that had a projectile. Thunderclap Orgy can only be used with throwing weapons. The effect is simple. Every time it's been thrown and it sticks to an enemy, it takes 1 damage. It's compatible with every throwing weapon. And the specific attachments can be fish. You don't need to buy them. Now we go for the very rare or mythical, so you want to say it like that. Oh, also, I'm gonna start saying go fish every time that an attachment is just for fishing to make things fun. Now let's start to talk about the lightning storm. It has a 20% chance to create 1 lightning bullet. That lightning bullet can actually damage other enemies around you. The lightning storm can be put in every handgun, rifle, shotgun, railgun, throwing weapon, and bows, except for 2 of them, that is the magic bow and the hero bow. Some miscellaneous weapons can also be attached with this attachment. Now we talk about the bullet fish. Also, go fish. This is a bullet that penetrates your enemies and hit 10 by damage. This is one of the few attachments that takes buff and consideration with your attacks. And it has funny interactions with combo weapons like the SMG. Next generation. Also has some funny interaction with the Cherry Blossom. Shotgun M3 fine machine gun can be attached to any handgun, rifle, and shotgun and bow except for the magic bow and the hero bow. It can also be attached to some miscellaneous weapons like you see on the screen. Now we talk about the whetstone fish. It has the ability of creating +2 in damage. Also guys, go fish. Another attachment of those. Most of the weapons that you can attach this are swords. See, the sword has a projectile weapon. You can also attach this, so it will have also the projectile a damage +2. That includes this freeze effect or whatever has to, do the following effects of the weapon. This is some of the weapons that is not compatible. Explosive Warhammer, Laser Sword Blue, Laser Sword Gold, Laser Sword Green, Laser Sword Purple, Laser Sword Red, Thunder Hammer, and Thunderstorm Hammer. Now we will talk about the Coral Pendant. This pendant has the ability to give you double the luck. Also, it can do critical hits. You have to be careful, even though it says double the luck, double plus 0 is still 0. For the only thing that is useful now is for the critical hits. So have that in mind when you're using this pendant. It is compatible with every weapon except for the weapons that you fish. Also, go fish is one of those weapons. It also not compatible with the scratch card. Now we talk about the charged sardines. It fires a lot of sardines for every explosion. This one with the bounce ability, I'm pretty sure is busted. You just need one weapon that is fire wrapping fire. It's a very simple effect. Just every explosion creates a 8 directional 1 damage fish. Any explosion damage can trigger this effect, like the Sweet Talker. Also, Go Fish, this is one of those attachments. Welcome to the Orange or Epic Rarity, where here you're gonna have everything that is about that rarity. Also, I'm gonna say Go Fish for those rarities that are just for fishing. And let's start strong by talking about the Lava Stone. Each weapon attack has a 20% of having meteors raining down on your enemies. And that's without counting the burn effect. Lava Stone is compatible with almost every weapon except for the Hero Bow, the Magic Bow, the Explosive Warhammer, Thunder Hammer, Melotux, Cocktail, Green Essence, Hammer, Shark, and Ring Blue. The fully automatic device, it does what it says. You just hit the button and forget about it when you're fighting. And this is the weapons that are not compatible with this weapon. Assault Rifle, Assault Rifle Pro, Assault Rifle Pro Plus, and Sniper Rifle, Explosive Warhammer, Forgotten Staff of Wizardgar, Grenade SMG, Hand Grenade, Hero Bow, Ice Picker, Laser Sword Blue, Laser Sword Green, Laser Sword Red, Magic Bow, Molotov Cocktail, Portable Bomber, Crash Car, Sweet Talker, Thunder Hammer, and Volcanic Blaster. To have in mind that this does not get rid of the cost that you got for every weapon. Also, for the charging weapons, it's gonna charge fully for firing, so you don't need to worry about that. Remember that the speed that is firing is because of the weapon. Also has a funny interaction with the hunting bow. It's always gonna shoot the correct one. And I'm talking about that smile, the happy smile. Binary Jellyfish. It seems that we got another attachment, Go Fish. It has the ability of splitting the laser in half when it hits the enemy. It does take less damage to the enemy. And it's compatible with every laser weapon that is continuous. And now we got the Speedy Grandpa. It's an attachment that does 2 damage and it bounces in the walls. Also, it's one of those attachments, Go Fish. Speedy Grandpa is compatible with all weapons, except for the Crash Car and the Striking Pole. And now we go with the Water Monkey Pendants. Water Monkey Pendants summons 3 monkeys around you. They got the ability of blocking attacks. Every time they block one attack, they disappear for 8 seconds. Water monkeys can be stacked, so see you have one weapon with the water monkeys and then another one with the water monkeys. You can stack them. Compatible with every weapon except for the Crush Car and the Portable Bomber. And here are the water monkeys. Also, it's one of those attachments. Go Fish, literally. AX Scope. It's an accuracy attachment. It reduces the inaccuracy of a weapon. It works with handguns, rifles, and shotguns, except for the swap off shotgun and the super shotgun, because they don't got projectiles. And in this section, I'm just gonna put all the legendary weapons. I'm talking about the red ones, I'm talking about the real good ones. The heavy hitters of Soul Knight. Here you go guys, the legendary Picture Glove. It's easy. It just shoots more projectile weapons. So see, you got the Electro Ninja Stars, it just shoots more. I wonder how that one will look with the Quantum Stars. And supposedly one of the downside is just makes the projectile smaller. Now we talk about the Sage Stone. One of the big sellers for this stone, it no longer consumes energy your staff. It has 1+ more in attack. The only downside is that now you shoot 50% slower. And you're gonna notice it is compatible with all staffs. And with this we ended the attachment series, the first part. So you want to see the second part, that is the single use and variables of the attachment series. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this.